last week, Brian, I don't know if your ears were smoking, but Gabe and I were talking about you because we know that you were super happy to see Sami Zayn in this spot. We thought you were out celebrating, partying, doing lines, and happy.
Well, let me refute that. I'm sort of disappointed as to where Sami is at Mania.
Why is that?
Like, because he was so up there, and this almost feels like an afterthought. And like in my world, I don't even think he gets the match. I think the way they go is, all right, Chad, you get one more shot. I'll put the title shot on the line. Chad Gable wins it. It's Gunther versus Gable, and Sami's left without a dance partner.
So you think that the IC title's below him? Are you out of your mind?
That's a world champion right there. Do you not remember Montreal?
No, it's not. Apparently not. He is not a world championship material because he had his one shot at Montreal. You can't do it at home. You're done.
That's Vince's fault.
Okay, well, listen. The idea you're telling me that the IC title is below him. If you want him to be a singles champion, this is his best opportunity. Your guy. He is not going to be the world champion. I'm just here to tell you, it's not happening. Sami Zayn will not be world. Now, IC champion, possible. But as we talked about last week, my issue is that Chad Gable gave a great match with Gunther. And the idea that you're setting him to the side for him to be disappointed, it's like, and now he may not even be at WrestleMania. I think that Gable's deserving of it. I think the crowd's behind Gable. I think Gable can give him a better match than Sami. How about that?
I wouldn't go that far. It'll be a good match. I mean, Sami's still going to deliver in the ring.
You don't think Chad Gable could give a better match than Sami?
No.
I'm just going to kick back. You boys do whatever you're going to do. I'm just going to sit back and listen.
Like, yes, Chad Gable's had a great run right now. That doesn't mean he's better than Sami Zayn. But, like, from a story standpoint, I agree with you that it should be Chad Gable. Sami Zayn, like, give him Rollins' title. Put him in the picture. I want Zayn versus Drew at SummerSlam for that title. Like, the IC title is below Sami Zayn after the year he had.
I would love to hear your pecking order of baby faces in this company. Like, what is Sami in the top 5 really at this point in time? Think about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Cody's obviously 1, Rollins 2, Jey Uso 3.
Yes.
I'm just looking over the Mania card. Who else is out there?
Where's Randy?
I put Sami above Randy.
Becky?
Becky's top 5.
Okay. Bianca?
Well, he's definitely not top 5 if we're factoring in the women. Yeah. I just thought we were talking about men. Like, he's definitely not top 5 if we're talking women.
He's top 10 for the company.
Okay. Caveman Night Soul. He gets out of his slumber. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. You're bringing the broads in. Eh?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, Sami's not top 5 if you're adding in, if you're adding in Becky, if you're adding in Bianca, who, by the way, doesn't have a dance partner right now.
Correct.
But this is a genderless conversation. We're just talking about rosters every Thursday. Genderless. It doesn't matter.
I thought we were having the conversation on the men's roster just because, like,
sure.
If the point is, like, oh, he's a world champion, well, how many more men are ahead of him for that opportunity in terms of being a babyface on that side of the roster?
Well, we talked about, the run Drew's been on and how he deserves the world title at Mania. And this has been one hell of a run the last 1-2 months. Sami was on that run for a year. What was his reward? Like, they gave him tag titles to lug around. Nothing ever came of that run with KO. Like, it was a cool main event spot, but it was just extra stuff to add to your luggage. Like, there was nothing prominent there. Like, he hasn't gotten that payoff yet.
I mean, main eventing night 1 is pretty good. Like,
sure, that's cool.
I mean, that's nothing.
KO. Add him to the list. KO.
Above Sami?
Yeah.
They've killed the momentum so much. Like,
yeah. Well, the reason why I ask you the question, Brian, is because this is when you say that he's world championship material and the IC title is below him. Just think about how long a list that we got to get to before we get to Sami.
But you have 2 world titles. That's why you have 2 world titles now, because your other champion doesn't show up. And assuming that Cody goes over, now you'll have 2 titles on TV every week. There's a spot to get him involved.
I think it's fast. I mean, here's a guy here that looks at the Intercontinental Championship like garbage, like it's trash.
No, it's great.
Gunther's had it for a year and a half and just holding his nose at it over there. Like, no, PU, stinky title. I want nothing to do with it.
I'm just saying, like, it's a chance to elevate someone. Like, what does Sammy got out of it? It doesn't elevate him. He's already been up there. Like, he's on the descent right now. You need to push him back up.
Shout out to Razor Ramon and Tito Santana and Randy Savage and Honky Tonk Man and Greg Valentine and Mr. Perfect.
Yes.
I'm sorry that Brian Roach doesn't think your championship is worthy of Sami effing Zayn.
Great for to elevate someone like a Chad Gable. Chad Gable can win that Mania. It'd be a great spot for him. A young tryhard like him.
Oh, you call it a young tryhard. A young tryhard. Is that what?
Wow!
I actually don't even know if Chad Gable is
personal.
young.
This guy, no, he's definitely not young. I'll tell you that right now.
Let's see what
But like, what are we doing? This got personal. He's taking out Chad Gable for no reason.
38 years old, Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Apparently.
38.
Yeah.
Hey, in that company, that is young.
That is it, yeah.
That's probably the younger half of the roster, yeah.